Before finding Jesus, I had a good life, but it was a secular one. I actually considered myself an atheist a year ago. I was skeptical. I wasn't sure about the whole God thing, religion thing. I was more of like a show me type of person. You gotta show me before I'll believe it. And after all, I had everything a guy could want. I have a beautiful wife, I have great kids, good job, nice house, all that good stuff. But despite all those material things, I still felt like there was something missing, like an emptiness in my life. And I've later learned that that emptiness was Jesus pursuing me with his love. I didn't know it at the time, I know that now. So that feeling led me to finally give in and go to church. And I really liked Pastor Cross, his messages were great, and I got a lot out of it. We were making baby steps. It started to soften my heart over time, just the messages he gave. So an atheist goes to an agnostic. It's a baby step, but we're moving in the right direction. So, despite my softening of my heart, I still had this intellectual resistance to Jesus. Like it was some type of riddle I had to, through great effort, just work my way through, which obviously isn't the case. So, he brings us kicking and screaming, and I'm one of those kicking and screaming guys. So, despite my resistance, Jesus kept on creating those circumstances that would bring me to faith in him. So I was on a vacation with a good friend, and we spoke for a while about Jesus and God, and he gave me the simple advice that broke up the spiritual logjam. He just told me to pray. Just open up that direct line of communication and pray every day. So I did. And things started to change even more from there. I was now tuned in to Jesus through praying. And through a scheduling conflict, I had to bring my daughter to her baptism class. Usually my wife would do it, but for whatever reason, I had to do it. The agnostic atheist is bringing her to the baptism class. So at the baptism class, I met two of the elders, Bernie and Mario, who were great guys. And Mario told me about a class that he was going to be leading called Discover. And it was for people who were new to the whole God, Jesus thing. So I said, you know what? Mario seems like a nice guy, I'll go. So if you're on the fence about any of this stuff, go to Discover. Discover is a great idea. And through Discover, through the group discussion and the reading about Jesus and learning, it finally started to click for me. Like it just made sense. And what stuck out to me was the idea of Jesus's constant pursuit of me with his love because of what he did for all of us. And that really, it wasn't an instant thing. I kind of waded into it, and slowly my heart just changed from atheist, agnostic. Now I'm a Christian. Now I'm saved. I believe with all my heart that Jesus died for my sins, rose, and I submit to him completely. And it's an amazing feeling. But without these people that were put in my way to lead me there, I never would have gotten there. So now moving forward in my life, I still can be a good father, a good husband, a good employee, good friend, but now I have this umbrella of Christianity that it all falls under. And it gives me comfort and confidence to know that all of the answers to all the questions don't have to come from me. They come from Jesus, they come from God. I just have to follow his word and what he teaches. Follow those things and I'll be okay. So I feel a great peace now that I've accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. And now I'm getting baptized, so it doesn't get much better than that.